agree that we're gonna have a meeting of each of these task forces before the next meeting, or at some, within 2 weeks, or within a week, or, what's the game plan?
I really need to see who's coming forward, because that's the one thing I learned in my job is that everybody else has another job, a paying job, and that they're putting these people together to work is sometimes challenging. So I need to see who are the individuals that are interested in working on these things before I even know when they can possibly meet. So it really is upon the people that are excited to engage on these things to just be forward about it. Come to us and say, I want to work on this, and we'll try to get those people in the same room.
I would think that this won't use enough time as an escort. I think we could get together the groups for a meeting because it's 2 weeks.
But I don't even think the work groups need to, the work groups are not appointed officials.
Right.
So they don't need to work within the constraints of the public process. They can work like staff members.
And they also, at some level, can come and go. I mean, some people may come in and work for a little bit and then drift out, and somebody else comes in, so long as we're keeping these precepts moving forward,
The data for analysis will be here in the library, won't it? So that volunteers could come and go. They wouldn't have to have a specific meeting. They could come review.
The one thing that I'm not sure how we'll do is to keep track of where somebody leaves off and the continuity in their review. If one person looks at this audit and one person looks at that audit, are we comparing them on the same level? I'll figure that out as we go along, much like everything else.
Maybe we've got a blank sheet of paper in between each one, and then as each volunteer goes through it, they can just put right in
With
there
their notes.
where they left off.
Questions, comments, this is what I did. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I'm assuming though you want people to look at everything so that you get 4 or 5 sets of eyes looking at it.
We certainly don't want to get people to go through everything, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you might want to have a comment sheet or something there to begin to put it to the goal, and you got to get together and start talking about it.
Right. Individuals can narrow the scope, but the truth is the group is going to be better. So please, one more reminder to everybody, be forward about your investment in helping the task force. Be very, very forward. Because we're literally taking as much information as we can, we're digesting as fast as we can. And one of the hardest things is managing the volunteer efforts. So we'll need that assistance as well.
May I ask a question?
Certainly.
Does a simple title search fall under data analysis, or is that something that you all are taking care of?
I'd say I take that under data analysis. Yep.
The reason I ask, it may sound stupid, but earlier today I was doing some research about who the owners of record are over at St. Andrews Village with the land and the buildings over there. So I went to the assessor's books in Boothbay Harbor online. And the hospital is not in the assessor's books. The old Victorian building on Western Avenue is listed, but nothing else is listed on the assessor's online database. Not the new family health place, nothing. Which seemed very strange to me.
If it's in the hospital's name, it may very well be tax exempt and kind of.
But the churches are on there, the library's on there, other, it's just interesting to me that it's, and St. Andrews Village is in the hospital's name, but it's on the assessors.
I'm just brainstorming out loud, but
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
times with
So am I,
exemptions,
and so I hope that would be part of the data analysis that we would do.
a lot of times with exemptions, the way that they're handled, because they only get reviewed when they change.
Right.
Because sometimes they're not kept as up to date as everything else, so. But that's one thing that needs research.
The only thing that's in the registry of deeds as of a month ago was the deed from the Gregories to St. Andrews Hospital. And that was it, St. Andrews Hospital. Now, it's my understanding there's something on there now that has been put on recently, but I haven't been up there to check it. I will do that.
If we could use your skills Mr. Tavner to help
Sure.
us in that. That would be a tremendous amount of help, and we can work together on that.
Sure. Because as far as I'm concerned, St. Andrews Hospital owns the land on which it exists. And I do understand that there was something recently filed by, I don't know, the Lincoln County Healthcare, I don't know who did it, because I haven't seen it.